Ik ben 24 jaar en ik kom uit Leidschendam. Ik wil later tennisles geven en John Noakes die helpt me daarbij om daar zo tips bij te krijgen, om zo ook ervaring op te doen. Ik ben terechtgekomen bij de John Noakes Foundation doordat John ineens op een dinsdagavond aan mij vroeg van of ik op de zondag wat te doen had en of ik wilde helpen bij het tennisles geven. En eigenlijk heb ik dat toen heb ik ja gezegd en ik ben er nu nog steeds.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Sasha. I'm from Ukraine and I'm 17 years old. For me, the motivation to be here with John Noakes Foundation is playing tennis, but also building the refugee community and building the community of the same interests. I like helping people learn how to play tennis. I like people helping to communicate with each other, especially through something that they're all interested in. I am connected to the John Noakes Foundation because I started here playing as a student with John. Later on, I started also helping translate for the Ukrainian people, for them to easier understand how to play tennis, for them to also help build a community. Later on, I also started to help with the organization and helping them learn what it is to have a tennis community around them.
My name is Riga. I am 15 years old and I'm from Kosovo. I'm motivated by my love and passion for tennis, and I want to spread that and I want to help people. I am connected to the John Noakes Foundation as a pupil. I started here 2 years ago as a pupil, and I also started helping John coach. John gets tired very easily, so we have to help him. I like coaching. I help people with their techniques and anything that they really need help with, and all the little stuff I also help with.
My name is Florence. I'm from Ukraine. I'm lived in the small city, but I don't think then it's really small. It's Kharkiv. And I'm studying economic university, and now I'm living in the Netherlands 2 years. My big motivation is because of my dad. He's put me tennis in my heart, and also I know that it's really good habits to play tennis, play any sport wherever you want. Just tennis is my favorite sport now. First, what I wanted to say, I know that John, you see this program, you see me in the interview. I wanted to say to you thank you so much, and I really love to meet you in my life. You're so friendly. You have like Ukrainian heart. I know that because you have more Ukrainian heart than me. I understand it. I thank you so much for inviting us to this court. Thank you so much. Then you just put your energy to us. And thank you so much for supporting Ukrainian people. It's really good.
Goedemiddag, welkom bij Tennis en Padel Meerzicht. Ik ben Ruud van Hoogdalem, ik ben eigenaar van dit complex. Sinds 2021 is het mijn eigendom, daarvoor van mijn vader en daarvoor van mijn opa en oma. Dus eigenlijk al 3 generaties achter elkaar eigendom van de familie. Ik ben hier omdat het mijn eigen bedrijf is. Ik organiseer en faciliteer tennis- en padelbanen. Voor jong en oud zorgen wij voor lessen in zowel padel als in tennis. Voor mensen met een beperking hebben we rolstoeltennis, Oekraïne-tennis, maar ook mensen met geen beperking, met een verstandelijke beperking. We doen het eigenlijk voor alle doelgroepen, ongeacht wie of wat je bent. John Noakes ken ik eigenlijk al vanaf dat ik 5 was. Hij was toen vanuit Engeland hier naartoe gekomen om tennislessen te gaan verzorgen en dan kwam hij hier op deze locatie. Ik ben hem daarna een aantal jaren uit het oog verloren en sinds een aantal jaar doet hij hier weer tennisles geven, maar dan voor de Oekraïense mensen die hier in Nederland in opvang zitten.
Я Юлія, моя країна Україна. Я обожнюю теніс і шукала можливість займатися тенісом. Тут, у фундації Джона, є можливість і спілкуватися з людьми, і отримати психологічну допомогу, і отримати дружбу з українцями, а також спілкування з нідерландцями. Я працюю як хелпер, допомагаю Джону знайти перекладача, а також допоміжника у роботі з діточками, тому що українські діти дуже потребують психологічної та спортивної допомоги. Теніс – це той вид спорту, у якому ми маємо місце бути саме тут, думати саме про спорт, залишити всі свої тривоги та проблеми і отримувати задоволення. Це мета фундації Джона – дати можливість нам, українцям, розслабитись, займатися спортом, забути про свої проблеми.
Well, I'm Victoria. I'm from Kyiv, Ukraine. I am a practical psychologist and also UX UI designer. Well, I think my biggest motivation to be here, it is my love and passion for tennis. And also the second reason why I'm here, it is because of the John. John, he is running the foundation, and he also give me a place where I can share my knowledge, where I can share my support for Ukrainian refugees and help them settle down in the new country after the war. I'm connected to the John Noakes Foundation as a pupil at the first time, so I'm also learning here how to play tennis, and I'm here to support myself as well. I like to play tennis and I like to learn the difficult techniques. It's not easy, but it gives me the sense of the normal life that unfortunately I left in Ukraine. Also, I'm here to help John to organize their foundation and spread the tennis with other refugees and help them to build their life here.
My name is Vibo. I'm from India, living in Netherlands since 2008. So around 16 years, I am into software development. So I build website and web application, and I work in Netherlands since 2008. And I live here with my wife in Purmerend, north of Amsterdam. My motivation to be here today is helping people out from Ukraine with my tennis skills to help them train a little bit, help them to improve in their skills of tennis, and hopefully help them also to reduce their pain, the pain which they have gone through when they play tennis with me today. So they are more mindful and more busy today, and that helps them to forget the history and hopefully improves their life a little bit. I am connected with John Noakes Foundation because I am helping them building the website, the main website for the foundation, and hopefully when I am done with the website, we can reach out to the whole world and help foundation to have more investment throughout the world, and help foundation to grow, and at the end help Ukraine people so that we can do more betterment for them.
Hi, I'm John Noakes. I'm a 78-year-old English retired tennis coach, and I have been internationally recognized for my coaching of adults and children, both able-bodied and handicapped. I moved to Holland in 1978, and I can understand how people feel as a refugee. I left behind my wife, my 2 cats. I lived in a room with a family I didn't know. I spoke no Dutch, only yes, no and doei. And I felt comfortable in Holland because I had a job, unlike most of the Ukraine refugees who have to come here and get a job. But I feel very much one of them. Because I could feel what Ukraine refugees must be feeling, even though I didn't have to leave a country in a war situation, I felt I had to act. The first problem, where are the Ukraine refugees in Zoetermeer? Nobody could tell me for a week. Eventually, I decided, having found where they live, to go there. I thought I could offer English conversation classes. I went to Bredewater 22, where the Ukraine refugees, 250 of them, basically 200 adults, and 220 adults and 30 kids were living. They were all living in terrible conditions, in one room and a badly converted old office. I came there, I met one Ukrainian woman who would talk English with me. She was called Lesia Kaniuko. She and I got together by talking and discovered we had the same view. We wanted to help the refugees reduce the stress by getting involved with doing things, preferably away from Bredewater. We wanted to get them out of the one room where they lived. Lesia and I had the same ideas. We had to get the people out of Bredewater, and we have to get them in an environment which would reduce the stress, which they all have, every one of them, from the war. Fleeing your country is stressful, certainly when you know there are Russians behind you. We decided we would act together. She would provide the people, I would provide the English and tennis lessons. This worked. I enjoyed giving English lessons, conversation, because I could get to meet people. I could understand their stories. I could join with them in what they were feeling. I could begin to understand them better. I thought that the tennis would be an ideal way to get them out of Bredewater, but the English lessons would help them integrate into Dutch society. Almost every Dutch person speaks English, so this would integrate them if they could speak better English and would help them get a job. Why tennis, you're asking? Well, there are 7 reasons. Firstly, it's a non-contact sport. Secondly, it's played often outside in a natural, peaceful and quiet environment. Thirdly, if you play singles, it's very active. You have to run a lot, so it's good for getting rid of all the stress. It's good to be living outside. Doubles is much more a game for the people with brains, because you have less room to hit the ball into and you have 2 opponents. Tennis is a social sport. You make friends when you play doubles, very often with your partner, but also sometimes with your opponents. And we like very much to have people enjoying life outside the room where they're living. We need your help. Via donations, we can keep going. Without donations, we will have to stop this essential work for helping Ukraine refugees and other refugees live a lot less stressful life. If you want to make a donation, please go to our website, and we very much thank you for listening, and we also thank you for maybe making a donation. Goodbye.